We're here at Pastor Furman's house today, and these are three children that we have taken to Pastor Furman's house since the quake. And our plan is to start a new orphanage, and we're taking it slow and trying to obey God and see what He wants us to do. And I just wanted Pastor Furman to tell us a little bit about these three children, what little bit he knows. And you know, it means a lot to me for Pastor Furman and his wife to open up their home to these kids until we can find a place for them of their own, and a place where we can build an orphanage or buy one, because the home that Pastor Furman has is not livable. And so as you see, the tents behind us is where they're staying. And so we're taking it slow, and we're trying to obey God, make sure that we stay in His will. And these are the three that we're going to start with. This young man, I think, was the first one. This one here was the first one that we decided 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, to start with. And so, Pastor Furman, if you just tell us a little bit about each one of these kids and what you know about them.
Okay. This one is...
Give their name.
Okay. And this one, his father died a couple of years before the earthquake. But his mother, he was with his mother when the house crumbled. He was under the rubble with his mother. When they removed him, his mother passed away, and he's alive. I believe God has something in store for him. I believe God is sparing his life for something wonderful. This boy also lost his mother, but his father is alive, but he can't really help him. This one also is a real orphan. She lost her mother. I think she was about 2 months or 2 years, but she lost her father a few years after that. Her mother, before she passed away, she donated to a next door neighbor, but she was really not well treated, and even my wife used to call her to comb her hair as a neighbor. Sometimes my wife used to give her something to put in her feet, but now, I don't know what, I even asked her to give us the children before we start the orphanage, but she was not willing to do so. But the last time you were here and she learned that we were going to start the orphanage, then she decided to give it. So the next door neighbor gave her to us. Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people before the quake that had taken kids in. They were trying to take care of them, and they were having a struggle and a hard time then. But now it's even worse. And so I think that's another reason a lot of the kids are out on the street, because the people that were taking care of them can't do it anymore, or maybe they passed away in the quake. And so we just wanted to show you these guys and let you see who they are and a little bit about them, and let you know that we're going to be taking care of them. We plan on bringing a few more in. And I just wanted to say thank you to our supporters for what you do, and you allowing me to come and help Pastor Furman and help these children. And that's God's plan for all of us. He said, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel. But in preaching the gospel, you cover the spirit, soul, and body. You cover the whole man. You got to help him not just with his spiritual, but you got to feed him. You got to clothe him. You got to give him a tarp to sleep under, a tent or something. Yeah. You can't just go and preach the gospel. And a lot of times that's what we do. That's all we do, is we go preach the gospel. But in a time like this, there's so many things that these people need. You got to come and show them that you care about them. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And once you show them how much you care, then you can make a difference in their life. And so I just thank you, Healing Hand supporters, and all the churches that support me, for helping me help these children. We love you, and God bless you.